on, damn.
Are we live? I don't fucking know. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Damn, it's loud as hell.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, yeah, you live. It just popped up on my Facebook. Let me see.
I just popped up on your Facebook.
Yeah.
We live, baby. All right, for real though. Start off. I am Augustine Versace. On there, Elliot, aka Zaddy. I'll just let everybody else introduce themselves.
Nasty Nun over here.
Hold on, your mic went open. What was your name?
Nasty Nun, aka Destiny over here.
Nate still ain't got him no motherfucking porn name.
No, don't. I'm already known as Nasty Nate. So I mean, yeah. We can stay with Nasty Nate. That's what I used to be called my whole day.
You don't get no porn name.
I know. I don't want no porn name. It's AJ.
I would say her mic, yeah, be up.
JA with 4 Y underscore.
Why is it 4 Ys though?
Because somebody took it, so I had to keep putting more Y's so it said it existed. That was the logic. Shit, I just kept putting more Y's.
There's somebody probably watching this. I knew y'all hear that.
Oh shit, yeah, that's mine. Sorry.
Nate always doing some bullshit, man.
All right.
All right. So the topic for today now is there's a thin line between love and hate, right? At what point can somebody that you really care about piss you off to the point you don't fuck with them? Like, where is that line to where you're like, all right, I had enough.
That's a good
I'm tired of this shit. And it could be anybody.
So you saying anybody, like friend, relationship? What are you referring to? Like, all right, you gonna say relationship? When you fucking up my shit, I just experienced this. My baby mama trying to fuck up what I got going on with the person I'm fucking with now, and it's really stressing me out. Like, it's really stressing me out because she got a nigga, and I don't be doing nothing. I be letting them do their shit. You know what I'm saying? They got a sprinkle of toxic, so I be dipping and dabbing in there sometimes. But now that I'm not dipping and dabbing, it's like I'm trying not to do that, and she be fucking me up. So she got me hitting my shit over this past weekend.
Stop having sex with her.
I know, no, we done with that. It's over with.
Exactly. You gotta stop. You gotta stop fucking her, nasty.
Yeah, it's over with.
Nasty, man.
But yeah, when you just can't, like, I don't know, but then sometimes it could be understanding. I got 2 baby mamas. The other one, we was able to, like, you know what I'm saying, do shit, and then it wasn't no extra shit. But I feel like when you don't want to see somebody happy, like literally when we be talking this shit, we ain't together, we got a child. So at the end of the day, you should want me to mature and go in the way that I'm going to better myself, period, for the sake of our son. And you doing toxic ass shit, fucking up good situations for me or causing drama in my life, I can't fuck with you.
She probably can't stomach seeing you happy.
Yeah, and that's when it's like, yeah, I can't fuck with you at all. Like, I'm passing shit through the door. You can't even come to the crib no more. Type shit. Like,
you can't even come to the crib no more?
Can't come to the crib no more, bro. Because you be tweaking. Because I still want to see the best for anybody else. Like, I like to see people happy. I got the realization that just because shit don't work with a person, everybody like, oh, they ain't shit, they ain't this. Maybe they wasn't shit for you.
Yep.
They could be good for somebody else. To that point. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my take on it.
Well, shit. I can go ahead and jump in that shit. Play with somebody in my life that's more important to me. And I hate to say it like that, but I can't stand for a motherfucker to play with somebody in my life that's more important to me. Like, I got a cousin right now I really don't fuck with. My favorite cousin, too. I'm talking about we did everything together. Like, this is my little nigga. Like, you know how you got that cousin you probably like the closest to in age? Mm-hmm. Well, really, he was the only boy that took. But like we was kind of close in age, like 3-4 years apart. So we was always together. But bro ass was playing with my mama, man. Yeah, like he did some. I mean, I can't call it.
Wait, but are we supposed to be like loved ones and not family? Like,
I guess he said it right.
Like any relationship.
No, that's the one cousin I probably love though.
Oh.
Like, I don't really fuck with my family, man. Like, it's love or whatever, but my family know I don't fuck with them. They ain't never fuck with me. Yeah. So, no, this was like the one person that I really cared about. And it was like, I can forgive a lot of shit, but I can't forgive playing with somebody that's more important. Like, I mean, favorite cousin or not, my mama's still more important. So, I don't give a fuck. what's going on, like until shit. And I ain't really gonna say it's hate thing because I still love him, but like I can't fuck with you at all.
What you mean by play with your mama? You gotta go into detail.
Oh shit! Just my OG looked out for him. You feel me? Let him stay in her extra crib for like a year. Didn't pay shit.
Fucked it up.
Fucked up the crib. Like tore up the house.
Like not cut the heat on, bust the pipes in the basement. The basement's still gutted out, by the way. I stay there now. So I experienced everything that the fuck went wrong. So yeah, I'm a little irritated.
He was there for a year.
Like that was the last little bit of my grandma in that fucking basement. So when the like all the like shit burst in the basement, that was like the last little shit of our grandmother.
Bro, that shit.
He ain't give a fuck. Like, and he left garbage and shit all on the stairs. Like, he don't give a fuck. He said fuck one. So fuck him. And that's how I feel. And I don't care how none of y'all feel about it, bro. At all. Because that was bullshit, bro. I stay there, so I know what the fuck you did, bro. You can sit here and say the house wasn't together. That's completely fine. But I don't fuck with him at all. That's some bullshit. Like, period. If somebody give you something, you take care of it. Whatever condition is in, you take care of it. Period, point blank. Y'all could have been out on the street. But she said it kicked me out, by the way. I had to move back home with my mother. So you supposed to stay there basically to help her out because you knew she lost her job.
Oh, yeah.
So that she lost her job. That's why she moved y'all in there so y'all can pay the bills and she can get a little break. But let's not forget that y'all was going to be on y'all ass and y'all called my fucking mama. As y'all always do. Like y'all popped out her vagina. That shit is crazy to me. She worked for herself. None of the shit she did for herself was for me. Or Ricky, or my little sister. It was literally for herself. So fuck all that. You got me started. That's bullshit. That's some bullshit. Like, that's bullshit.
Who got it?
And they walk around like we fucking owe them. I don't owe y'all shit. I don't talk to nobody. I don't owe y'all nothing, bro. Nothing. I stay to my fucking self. She stay to herself. Ricky stay to himself. The fuck? That was some bullshit.
Nah, it was though.
I don't know.
The situation was just a little bit more fucked up because
and now he want to cry and say I'm gonna pay her, and he ain't still paid shit.
My mom's job actually forced her into early retirement. And when I say forced her into early retirement, they forced her into early retirement. Like,
and to know she loved nursing. So
this is my situation with the government, right?
Hold on. So before we get to going, because it's like, I'll be critiquing the podcast and shit. So we talking about a thin line between love and hate, and just for people that's tuning in, it went from you use the example of family, so it could be a thin line between family, love, and hate. I seen the quote earlier today. I forgot exactly how they said it, but they said that what did they say? They said family is through blood, but something is through loyalty. But it was basically saying that family
relatives is through blood.
They go, it was relatives is through blood, and family was through loyalty.
Shit, I used to believe that. I used to believe the only family I really had was the family I created. And even them niggas did me wrong. But the shit with my mom was so fucking deep because my mom is a veteran, both my mother and father, right? So she has a veterans benefits. Now, my mom was a nurse working for the Veterans Hospital. So she was going through some shit medically. And since she's a veteran, her health care is covered through the government. Well, because she still worked as a nurse for the government, they said they couldn't diagnose my mama with anything. So she couldn't go through her health care that pays for everything because she works for the government.
And she was already almost losing her actual.
That makes absolutely no sense. So what they did was put her job in limbo. Like, for 2 years, my mother did not get paid. For two solid years.
What is she gonna be retired or nothing? So what revenue do you think she's supposed to be getting in?
And she had just bought a new crib. She had the other crib.
Family.
She let the family, rent.
But then to flip it though, how long y'all say he was sitting in there?
4 years. She had to take him to court.
And then when she finally put him out, like she had to take him to court.
He calls her bitches and shit at court, bro. At fucking court.
This the thing though. So look, and this ain't to make y'all feel no type of way, but it's just me where I'm at with shit. Why did y'all allow him to? Because I feel a way about it. Why did y'all allow him to sit there for a year?
Here's the thing. My mom told us to just leave it alone. And then she tried to work with him with it. And he'll say, I'll pay you, Auntie nigga. I'll pay you. My mama nice. We just let the shit ride. My mama is nice. So it was just like, let's just stay out of it. Let her work through it because that is her home. That is her finances. That is what she's supposed to do. I didn't want to get in it because at the end of the day, I didn't put no money in it, and I felt like I'm the daughter. Like I don't have a place or a say so to say nothing. So when I took her to court, and then he sat up there, and my mama called me, and he's screaming in her face, and I'm circling the block because my thing is this: we're a family. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I don't care what you're talking. We grew up together. Like at the end of the day, I ain't no fighter, and you ain't no fucking fighter either. So what the fuck? Like, what was the point? You just came in the house and did everything wrong. I stayed in that house from 2018 for months. Mom came back and got all her shit, and it was all intact. I came home, I turned the heat up during it at nighttime. I turned all the fucking faucets on so I can make sure the shit was working and it would not burst the pipes. So bitch, how the fuck you stay there and you couldn't do the shit? I'm coming all the way from there to Dan Ryan. So how the fuck, and I ain't put no money in this house, but I'm taking care of what the fuck she gave me. Being appreciative, like your unhappy ass couldn't fucking be. The fuck, that shit blew the fuck out of me. And I stay there and y'all talk shit like she fucking owe y'all. That house was earned with her money and my dad's money. That house ain't for me either. I gotta buy that fucking house from her in a few years. Or I gotta get the fuck out too. What the fuck? And I don't get no special privileges because I'm her daughter, by the way. The fuck? Y'all act like y'all literally came out her vagina. Talk to y'all parents. Don't talk to my mother. She did what she did. She went to school and she bust her ass for herself. The fuck? She don't owe like shit. Now she old, she retired, she can do what the fuck she want to do. And she don't owe y'all shit. She didn't work for y'all. I'm an adult now. She don't owe me shit either.
Ooh, somebody
what the fuck?
HS.
I mean, you
because it has to be said because at the end of the day, like my mama don't owe nobody nothing. My mama is so nice. She don't owe nobody shit, bro. She too nice. She lost her mom at the hands of another family member, bro. Let's just be real here. And nobody want to sit here and be honest about it. Let's just be honest and be a fucking family again, period. But we can't be that way because the family, that's what it's full of fucking liars. And it is what it is. Y'all lie, and that's okay with me. I just keep my distance. But after grandma gone, I don't feel like I have to sit in the room. I talk to Nene because I love Nene. We grew up together. I love Bud. And it's hard because that's their brother. But my cousins, Nene and Bud, I love them. But that drew a wedge between everybody for years. We just now got close when I got, pregnant? That was 2020?
You got a kid?
Yeah.
Holy shit. How was your kid?
One.
Oh, okay.
She got to be two.
Y'all niggas was pregnancy twins. Fat, tall motherfuckers.
I went fat. My belly.
Hey, I've been laughing this whole time to let you get your shit off.
Yeah.
But you ain't watched the last Parker Sport and Politics, did you?
No. What happened?
Nate eat ass.
Damn, why we gotta bring that I'm shot. I don't care. So where the camera at? This the camera? This what I can see? Yeah. I eat ass. The fuck? Lick ass.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like it's not an everyday thing and it's a top tier. It's like out of if I fucked them 100 bitches, probably 3 got their ass ate. But them 3 got their ass ate. Like, yeah.
Oh man.
And it's tame. Fuck you talking about it when we keep going like that. Yeah, it's quite fucking tame.
So Dusty, how you feel, man? Well, where your thin line at?
When you say some out of pocket stuff to me out of your mouth, I'd rather you damage some shit than say something.
Anybody?
Yeah, anybody.
Ooh, I agree with that. I can
Anybody.
come back from
Because I feel like you've been pondering on it and you've been feeling like that and you've been wanting to say that. And I'm so open, I'm motherfucker to say anything to me. So when you say something, it's gonna stick with me and it might hurt me more than you breaking one of my microphones or something.
No, you break
yeah, that's
facts.
No, I'm gonna beat your ass and then we go get over it.
Yeah.
No,
but
because you gotta think about it. Okay,
you so let me. Shit is over.
Nah, but it's like that's materialistic shit. So that shit ain't shit. Like motherfucker, I'm past that. But I done punched some holes in some walls and shit like that. But when somebody do something, they know they really don't want to do nothing to you. I mean, they holding in the shit they can say to hurt you. Like words hurt me. Like if I agree with you, words is different because. Shit, if you even get that close to me to have ammo to say shit about me, that mean I really fuck with you. Because I don't fuck with nobody. I just had that conversation in the car on the way here. Like, motherfucker, this was around me. Like, man, why you ain't shut this? I'm like, because people use that shit against you. That shit hurt worse than anything. I don't remember how many females, and I had a lot bust out car windows and flat tires. I don't remember when they did it, but I can remember every time a female I dated said some hurtful shit.
Because you can understand impulsive aggression versus some shit that it took some time, some build up for you to just be like, you know what? Like I had a friend she might end up watching this. We are actually still friends to this day, but there's been a disconnect because my mama, anybody who know my mom knows she do drugs. She live how she live. Okay, that was, but back in freshman year and sophomore year and shit like that, when you throw that at me, like we get into it and she, oh, that's why your mama, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, because you've been feeling like that. So, but what the fuck? My nigga, we freshmen. What am I supposed to do about her doing whatever the fuck she do? What am I supposed to do? But that stuck with me because you were my best friend and you've been holding that shit in. You've been probably having that conversation with somebody else too. So.
So is there any walking it back from that line? Because especially with me, when they come down to family, I got a cousin who was responsible for my grandmother death.
Y'all got a fucked up family.
We do.
Hey, I love my family. Shout out to my family because I thought we was bad.
Honest about it though.
No,
like, say, hey, I'm fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we can't even get it. I'm sorry for it.
This is my grandma's couch right here.
We can't get
And sometimes I spray with her perfume.
Yeah, and it was crazy. I forgive her. It's just
I don't forgive shit.
I don't deal with her.
I don't forgive shit.
her
I don't
with
speak
my heart.
to her. I don't deal with her. I don't forgive shit.
Y'all should name this podcast Counseling Session.
I forgive her because you have to, Ricky. Like,
Who the fuck said I got?
you
I
have
don't speak to my own fucking father.
You don't listen. I don't talk to her. I don't talk to you. Never. You know when she popped up at my house and I got out the shower. I was sitting there and I just froze because it's like I can't speak to her. Like I forgive her, but I cannot talk to her. My legs shaking talking about this shit because I cannot talk to her. Like she just makes me
I ain't forgiving
feel
shit.
weird.
They say forgiveness is for you. I don't want shit for me. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good, love and joy. Die slow, ho.
I'm good. Love and joy.
forgiving than Ricky is. But yeah.
There's nothing in me that wants to fix that situation. You can't walk that back.
Yeah.
Now the situation with D, we can walk that shit back. All you gotta do is do right by my mom because she look out for me.
Yeah.
But we can't get grandma back. We can't get her back.
But like at the same time, the cousin that y'all talking about that took over the house, what is he? An unappreciative motherfucker? I don't fuck with unappreciative people.
Because it's scary because that's
What more can I do
character.
for you? I think
Like,
I
what
messed
would
him
you
up.
do for
My
me
thing
today?
is, I don't really think he's an unappreciative person. Like I spent the most time with him probably. He's just a fuck up. Some people try to do right and they just fuck up. But instead of him coming out and saying, look, auntie, I'm fucked up. I thought I was going to be able to do this and I couldn't. He just kept stringing along and fucking up along the way. Like after you fuck up so much, like, bro, it's not a mistake because you constantly keep doing this shit. It's not a mistake. I understand if a motherfucker's a fuck up, but at a certain point, Joe, you got to take a loss at your own expense, not at everybody else's. Because now, whatever the case may be, he took that time on my mom's dime when she didn't have a fucking job, right? And my dad had been retired because my youngest sister has Down syndrome and she has a congenital heart issue. So he's been with my youngest sister since she was born. You feel me? So there was no income coming in my parents' crib. I had just bought a crib. I hadn't the money to help. Like my sister is still doing her shit. Like she in school. So nobody could really do shit. And they still gave the olive branch to another person just for them to fuck them over. Now, the situation with my grandma, ain't no walking that back. That's the thin line you can't come back from. Because when I had the moments when I just miss my grandma, the women in my grandma's family, like her cousin just died. How old was George then?
You need that.
Was George like 90?
Thank you.
You know how you got your favorite cousin?
90.
My grandma's favorite cousin just died at almost 90. And like they was damn near identical. You would have thought they were sisters. My grandma, there's no doubt in my mind, my grandma was
Rumor
still
has
be
it
there.
they was.
Yeah, rumor has it they was sisters.
Back
but
then, they don't like to talk about the secrets.
you know how the Mississippi shit.
But
down
okay,
south.
they're cousins.
Motherfuckers might have been. Because they really did look just like.
They're cousins. Me and Book look similar, but we have differences. But they look like they were sisters. Somebody want to be honest.
And that longevity too, man. Shit, I can't wait to get in. If I make it to 80. I'm gonna be turned the fuck up at 80.
Well, I'm high, and so I didn't do a podcast Sunday, but if I would have did, shout out to me, Parker's Corn Politics, for all the people that's watching this. I have a podcast. It's available on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, anywhere you listen to podcasts is up there. But I want to ask y'all, everybody in this room, how important is body count? I'm still gonna talk about it next Sunday coming up to a little bit.
That shit is very important, but it's not important in the way that people is talking about. You gotta have bodies for me.
Us
Y'all
females
got 30s,
go get y'all
yeah.
a different answer. So
I mean, if you're in your
yeah.
30s, obviously you're gonna have a few bodies. I would be stupid to think you would have like, I don't know. I haven't encountered somebody who had a whole.
I
bunch
don't give a
of
fuck
bodies.
about body count. I just don't, because men are gonna be men and they go experience and do what they gonna do. So
Yeah.
by the time you get to me, if you got pipe and
You
as
gonna
long as
have
you
to
safe,
work on it.
we in her.
Man, I need body count in my life. I can't dip. I'm too old at this point in my life. I'm too old to be trying to teach a motherfucker the basics. If you've been with one nigga your entire life, unless me and him just magically got all the same preferences in the bedroom, you're not gonna know how to do what I like. And I don't have time to teach you.
But you gotta coach everybody to what you like though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find a hoe.
No,
Well,
but
no, but
shit,
she
I'm
might
telling
not
you,
do
still
like
gonna
it
have to
for
be. It's gonna be certain shit. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna go into detail.
Find a hoe to slurp you from all angles. I mean, Zeddy.
Look, man, I'm just saying.
Be experienced. Know what you're doing. Have good sex and good pussy.
Man, but it's like who the fuck care? That body count shit to me is like kid shit. Like I play with it. And the motherfuckers just tried to count their body count out to me. But I would just be bullshitting playing. I guess she wanted to do it. I don't really give a fuck. Like you said, as long as you ain't burning, you ain't got shit. I
really think men don't even really want to know. Like if y'all really, dealing with somebody at a certain caliber, what if she up there? Do you really want to know that?
Bro,
you really want to look at your wife and be like, damn, 30, babe?
Listen to me. Yeah. No, hit me out. Listen to me.
I don't care. Yeah.
Let me get the flow.
Yes,
The person I'm fucking with right now, and I ain't gonna say no names.
Please don't.
I ain't gonna say no names, man. I ain't gonna say no names. But we both is like some wild people. Like, and it's ironic enough that I done fuck people that she know, and she done fuck people that I know. And we hoes together, baby.
Period.
You hear me? We hoes together.
Y'all they
what we got going on. Motherfuckers can say whatever they want. Oh yeah, that shit happened when, and then a lot of shit be high school. This, I'm pushing 30.
And I'm big on the way that the next person had you. Don't mean that the other person go have you that exact same way either. So
you hear me? And she not even. I'm bullshitting on her, and she really not a hoe. It just so happened in school that when she got a couple, and I like fuck with them niggas. But me, my shit is like it's bad. So it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that shit lame though. Like at the age we at, because if you coming in this shit and you want somebody with a low body count, you should match that. That's how I look at it. If that's what you want and that's what it is, your high school sweetheart should have been who you married, lost her virginity to and stayed with. But for you to think that you finna live your life, fuck hella bitches, high school, like Dirk, his comment, boy, India, wait, she from out west, ain't she? Is she from out west? I don't know where she from.
No, but I know they getting their ass with them pictures on the internet.
I don't know about the pictures, but man, I just know. Damn, they been dropping pictures.
It's like 4 different selfies with her and different niggas, and they like, yeah, Dirk, 2, 3, whatever she said, and it's
man, come on, fuck you talking about.
But at the same time, she just probably kept long relationships. She, and it's for different reasons. Motherfucker might look at her and be like, oh, India is so pretty, blah blah. India probably just shut the fuck up and don't say nothing. We just never know. We just never know nothing. So,
but even the cat that deep into that shit, but you could look at his caliber of baby mamas. He probably traumatized. He's like, I need a bitch with a little body count. He got some shit. Oh out here, like I think he like, man, this one was a stripper. That one was that. Don't you got the big Mexican girl?
Nikki, yeah, she a white girl. She a white girl.
Oh, she white. She white. Oh damn, I tried
to with all the shits too.
Hey, she got surgery though.
What?
She got surgery though. She decent out.
She got surgery.
She look like White Ari.
Okay.
Who the fuck is White Ari?
He talking about Ari, her baby mama, but a white version.
Oh, she look. Get the fuck out of here.
Now, yes, she do.
She shaped like Ari. That bitch that not to call her a bitch. Sorry.
Bro, first of all, she had just finished having babies, but Ari's body is fake too, nigga.
It's fake, but for her to go to how she was shaped to Ari, that's a good ass.
The only thing that was wrong with her was her stomach. That's what you're supposed to pull out,
bro. I thought she was gonna pull up a picture.
I am.
Oh, I got to see this because I feel like you lying. You just saying some shit for the sake of conversation because ain't no way in fuck.
If you could find her, because
her shit probably say OTF Nikki.
It's not OTF Nikki. No,
it's not
OTF till she died.
Ain't no OTF. Boy, Dirt made us take all that shit off.
Mm.
No OTF nothing. You family for real, but you ain't OTF.
They made some cute ass kids. I don't know if nobody said.
So I have a question to the men in the room. When a woman makes a drastic change like that, go under the knife, that's some life risk and shit. Do it make you look at them differently?
Me, yes.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, you a dick.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah.
Go ahead, get your shit up.
It depends. Like motherfucker came to me and like they want a breast lift. I understand that in tummy tucks. But when you adding shit or it's like you getting breast added, that's different. Like breast lift, she had 2 kids. Okay, I get it. Breastfeeding, boom, not boom. Or tummy tuck, your stomach is never gonna be the same no matter how much you work out. So with you having kids, it damages your stomach. I'm cool with shit like that, but when you adding ass and titties, that bothers me because I never dated a chick and looked at them like you should have more than what you got. Because if I fuck with you on an intimate level, I fuck with you for who you are. Once you get the ad and shit, that's weird to me. Like even niggas that get spray liners and shit. Like if you ever notice me, I don't get a spray line. Like I got a hat on right now, but I don't do spray. All that shit weird. If you add shit, is weird to me, bro. Like we always bash the women on their bodies. Niggas is. I just went out to eat at
Just as bad.
Woo's house. This nigga had his beard sprayed. Like I could clearly see ain't nobody beard that it was sprayed. Really, like they painted that bitch on his face like a tail. And I'm like, what is wrong with people? You accept their motherfucking flaws, so it's all the way around. I feel like niggas need to get their shots sent to them too, because they do weird ass shit like that. You know trick a bitch. She wake up in the morning, your whole line is gone. You like a whole different nigga, folks. So yeah, get your shit off though.
Boy, if I wake up and the nigga wipe his line off, it's a problem. If I run my arm across your forehead,
that shit. Hey, I'm telling you, folks. Telling you, get your shit off.
My shit is extremely selfish. Extremely selfish.
Talk
Why
your
am I
shit.
fuck with that shit? Bitch, if I gotta be without you because you want to fix your body for a motherfucker who don't give a fuck about you,
for real.
I feel some type of way. If you could possibly die underneath the fucking knife to have a bigger ass when I love the booty you already got, fuck you. Oh.
So, bitch, you go enhance yourself to leave me to get with a nigga that don't even care about you?
You gonna go enhance yourself to go be with a nigga with a boat? That's what the fuck you saying? Bitch, you gonna die for a boat?
Nah,
right.
The Birkin bag. Not even the boat.
Not even a Birkin bag. Because bitches don't even be getting gifts no more. They literally be going on trips. That's how they be fucking for a trip to Dubai. There's a horny nigga out there in Dubai that'll send you for your ass and send you back with some money. But you out there fucking for a trip.
And when the whole time you out there, you ain't gonna understand the word that came out of his mouth either.
Everybody speak English everywhere. If they tell you they don't, they lie. The only place I ever heard of where motherfuckers really don't speak English, you can't find her no more, bro. I went through some shit to find her shit last time.
What is it?
That was like 5 months ago. I don't remember. I went through some shit to find her. I literally went through some shit to find her because I was like, they buried this motherfucker. And then when I seen her, I was like, oh, that's why he buried her. He's still fucking his baby mom. He's still tearing my John Blue ass up.
And then, but you gotta think, boy, I'm gonna play them games. Your baby mama is except like access to other rich niggas. You gotta hide them because other niggas gonna slide in them, bro. All the niggas that let their baby mamas be publicly known that they got money or rappers, entertainment, got their baby mama fucked by somebody they was beefing with. Baby mamas is dumb. They'll do it just to say they got back at you, folks.
And that's the difference. Yeah, I don't want to get back at, like, I don't give a fuck about you that much to get back at you. And I don't fuck with nobody else either. I don't know if it's messed up. Can y'all hear me now?
Damn,
but yeah, I just, anything that I do, like now, my child's father just popped up in my house because he swore up and down I posted a picture to get back at him, but he's blocked.
Is that motherfucker even on? It's supposed to be a light on there or something?
A picture?
A picture banging on my door. I'm doing homework. He has not seen his daughter since November. So I'm trying to figure out a picture of her with her godfather walking at the park, and he didn't even call her on that day. But you mad that I posted pictures of her with him before, but you're upset about a picture, so you come to my door.
But y'all not even connected on that level.
It's 8 at night for a 1-year-old. You didn't come to my door. I got the video. You didn't come to my door to say, I want to see my daughter. You came to my door because you wanted a problem with me. He's upset I don't give him no time. Anything I do, Baby mamas don't be trying to make y'all mad. Like, I don't know who y'all be.
Let's
Wait,
speak
now
for-
I
let's
ain't be
speak
trying
for-
to make him mad.
Wait, I gotta ask you this question because we was just
Speak
talking
for
about
different-
Nate dipping and dabbing back with his baby mama. When the last time you
Last October, when we broke up, when I kicked
20
him out.
October
past
2021?
Last year, yeah. But
Damn.
we've been broken up since October. And we have not seen each other since October. Well, November really went at his mom's house and then we argued in the street because he got mad. His daughter was crying.
This
because
wild,
he didn't see
bro.
her.
But look, she only got one picture of her body on this fucking page because I think niggas that made her take it down.
Okay,
This
let me
was
see.
2015.
Let me see.
Let me see.
They, bro, I'm telling you, motherfuckers made her take her shit down, bro. They said no more child
Oh,
support.
She
shit.
do look nice.
She
She
look
do.
like an
2015, bro.
Break it. I'll break
Okay.
it. Nah,
You know,
2015? That was natural then.
I don't know.
Let me
She
see
don't
that.
look like
Her
that when I
stomach-
seen
her
her. Her
stomach-
stomach
They
is
just
completely
got
like
lipo
her
suction
stomach
in her
gone.
stomach.
Her stomach flat now.
Oh damn, nigga.
Yeah,
Big calf ass.
yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, they ain't taking fat off that
Big
leg.
probably ain't having sex with her.
Some
though.
shit, nigga.
Oh,
He's
she
probably
short
not
like
having
that?
sex
What,
with
like
her.
120?
Cause Dirk's short and she's shorter than him.
Oh, I didn't know he was short.
He like 5'6".
All rappers is short, unless they.
Oh, that's us. We average. I'm 5'6".
That's short.
That's all I do, fool. Scared to see you stand up.
I'm 5'10".
Whoa.
That's short.
Well, you don't look like
I mean,
it.
I dated
There goes
short
something
before,
new.
but
There goes something
Yeah.
new.
Rockin' by me.
What's your thing now? Do they got to be your you know, neck and neck with you?
If I was NBA, I'd be in that. Get the get back. That's yeah, she different.
What y'all saying about NBA?
I'm saying if I was NBA, that's how I got a hit. Cause that'd be some get back. If she
NBA.
Pearly whites.
Her head still swole as hell.
Really good.
Who?
Honestly, NBA team.
NBA who? Young boy? He got good teeth?
Nah, niggas went from getting the grills to when the baby switched over and got the white teeth. Everybody went and got the white teeth.
Yeah. And
I ain't
he's
gonna lie
taller, and he's a little bit more mature now.
Oh, look, she wants some
He's a
NBA.
little bit more.
No, you don't. NBA.
I love listen.
She like toxic
When I
shit.
got my heart
She
broke,
like
he
toxic
was
shit.
like my everything. Like when I realized, like, fuck
Yeah, y'all
that bitch,
siblings
he
for
broke
real.
my heart. That's when I realized, like, I fucking understand him. Like, he just. I would never date him because I don't know what voodoo he put on these women to be stupid.
Nah,
But
it's
I don't want to be
Say that 'cause
around
you from
him. I have a
Baton Rouge.
daughter.
Is NBA a cancer? What is he?
If he is, I don't want to have
He
nothing
act
to
like
do
a
with him.
cancer. Like
He
that
act
nigga always
like
be crying.
Yeah,
Like he thug as hell, but then he be like, I wish I would have died.
yeah, it's fucked up. Like,
Shout out to him and his music though. We need him and Rod Wave. Fat self.
I cannot stand him.
cool.
Rod
Some other
Wave.
people, yeah.
Hey, Rod Wave and more need to just drop the glove and box.
Let me not say that, man. He put.
Because they the same nigga.
But
Rod
Rod Wave
Wave
was
is
first.
Moray.
But Rod Wave was first though. That Moray
Rod Wave was the first.
he was first.
But I feel like Moray is a better rapper.
No, the fuck he not. Rod Wave don't even rap. He sing.
That's what I'm saying. Rod Wave is a singer. Moray can actually rap though.
Rod Wave ain't trying to rap.
Right, man.
just
Makes me
saying.
want to drive my car into the lake. Why would I want to do that?
He ain't that
Like, why
bad.
would I want to do that? You make me want to just.
I've
I
been
should
broke
not
so
wanna do
many
that.
times.
He a Libra.
Oh.
He
I
been a
knew he
young boy.
was. I told y'all he was.
You
What
went
about
proud
Rod
that
Wave?
shit, huh?
What about
That's
Rod
my
Wave?
boy? Shit.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
even
'cause
listen to NBA like
Dirk
that.
a Libra. I was just looking at something like they
He
beef
one
when
of
they
them
go
artists that every album he got one song that I fuck with heavy. But I'm just not like a big fan like that. There's certain young boy. Like there's certain artists like Uzi. With Uzi, every album he got one song that I can play nonstop
His last
for like
album.
3 days straight. Just play it.
Uzi in no fucking NBA, bro. You got NBA fucked up. Like y'all gotta start like really listening to these niggas. They be talking NBA and Kodak is the same. But
I'm
different
not
places.
talking about
them.
they
It's like
I'm
no,
just
not
saying.
like I'm saying. If you listen to their music, they saying some shit. I don't know. If
I'm
they
saying
They
some
broken-hearted
shit just ain't
killers.
for certain people.
Yeah, it is.
Certain shit just ain't for certain people.
It makes
Like
me want to
I
give them a
love
hug.
music.
Like, just somebody needs to just hug them. Not even on no like I want to
Come
be
on,
on
I'm
that
the rape
with you.
bitches and you want to hug?
No, I'm
you
gonna
gotta
hug
fuck
him. I'm talking
allegedly,
about
bro. You ain't
NBA.
finna bash
He
Kodak.
ripped his mama's
Allegedly.
booty.
It don't got nothing to do with it. I don't know what y'all talking about. Allegedly, he raped somebody.
He got part of that president that said
Allegedly.
somebody pussy.
Hey Kodak, I fuck with you. So
Allegedly.
on my podcast, you come sit on the couch.
I don't
Fuck with
fuck with you because you ripped your mama's booty. That's
Oh.
why I came in.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know what they got
He
going
ripped
on.
his mama's booty. I
Don't know none of that, Kodak.
Oh, I seen that on the picture. He did grip his mama ass.
That niggas you saying, glee.
and he took a chunk. It was
that's
disturbing.
He grabbed it.
Ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about. I ain't see it.
That's that down south shit.
And he said he loved his mom. I did. He said he loved his mom. That's how he showed his mom
I
love.
love my mama too, but I ain't never
one of his
even
cases,
put my
his
hand on
motherfucker was playing with his mama and he kidnapped that nigga.
That's crazy.
Hey, I've never seen a motherfucker with niggas with small voices. When they tell you they gonna kill you, they mean it. Boosie, Kodak, NBA. When a motherfucker with a small voice tell you they want to kill you, they are absolutely telling you the truth.
And no facial hair. And no facial hair.
Michael Jackson say he gonna beat your ass. Mike gonna beat your ass.
I think he'll slap the shit out of you. I don't think he'll punch you.
Mike look like he'll bitch.
But he looked like he'll say sorry immediately after not because he smacked you, but really because you made him smack you. That's why.
What's that shit you seen in Family Guy when the baby fucked up the dog? Like that's Mike when you fucking Mike. He's like, "Pah! See what you made me do? Now I gotta beat you."
He asked the nigga for money for like 4 days before we did.
No, but in his defense though, you up here buying mustaches and disguises.
You're funny, yeah.
This nigga buying disguises and shit. You couldn't just pay him his money, bro. He should have fucked your ass up, bust the bottle of that nigga eye and everything, Joe.
I'm blank though. So
is there a thin line between like shit like that? Like, do you feel like in this generation of musicians, like back in the day, motherfuckers had their beef, but as they got older, a lot of motherfuckers put shit down. You see Snoop Dogg hanging with Diddy and shit like that. Like, do you think these, I ain't even gonna say rappers, entertainers, because a lot of these motherfuckers ain't even really rappers. You can't even put them nowhere. But do you feel like this generation will be able to just say, fuck it, later on in life, if they make it that far? Because a lot of these niggas ain't making it that far.
Absolutely. I think when you wisen up, your eyes just open.
Yeah, period. I don't care who you is. It's just switch. Like even with Dame, like I'm
Dame
a big
Dash?
Dame Dash fan.
I hate him.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that because that's me, but he too grown to act like that. Like I don't act like that no more. And you gotta like find people that remind you of yourself. Like Dame is a fucking genius. If y'all really want to sit back and talk about him, he's a fucking genius and put on a lot of fucking people and seen potential with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But his approach was shit. But it's like,
but he probably got the biggest heart off camera though.
You feel what I'm saying?
But his deliverance and his
approach,
attitude
this is exactly how you gonna get it type shit. You know what I'm saying? But as I seen him get older, I'm like, damn, okay, he a little different. He is different now. Like, I mean, maybe because he different. He realized that he fucked up a lot of relationships. Because Kanye and him had to rekindle some shit. I think him and Jay is on speaking terms. They're not close, but even if a nigga did some fucked up shit,
Jay is sad, so it would never be the same.
You see,
I'll fuck with you, but
you something serious?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know what?
So all
the something
like,
serious is unforgiving.
Think like, yeah, we getting back cool, but then it's like one day you're gonna wake up like, damn, she really don't fuck with me. No, you should have known.
How many times have you changed your life decisions? Like you wanted to be like a hairstylist, an astronaut.
I got my cosmetology license.
Look, I picked one. You got like.
I worked at gas stations. I rubbed asses for a while.
You ever wanted to just move sporadically from different places? Like you can't stick to nothing for too long. It's like you get bored. Yeah,
but I mean, I'm cool. I'm nice.
I mean, as a human being, though, I think you do have to find people that seem relatable to you. And I mean, you got Dame, right? So, Queen, who would you? And if you say fucking Ari Lennox,
no.
Who would you say like reminds you of yourself?
I'm gonna say Keke Palmer.
Oh, I love her.
She's cringy, but I can understand some of that cringiness. And then, like, I think Keke Palmer, or I don't like to say this, but I'm gonna say Gabrielle. She got a little asshole on her. Yeah.
You look like you would marry a gay nigga.
You know what? We
don't say nothing.
Exit stage
left.
But you dumb.
Keke Palmer, the girl from
at this point.
Keke Palmer,
bro.
Okay, yeah, I got a fun story. I gotta say this. I don't think I would say it on no podcast. Shout out to my boy Rico. Keke Palmer from Robbins.
Yeah.
Keke Palmer was talking to Rico. She had a crush on my homie Rico. They both was in Robbins, and we very ignorant. We all ignorant kids. I wasn't there, but we all. I found out about it right after it happened. She came out there and was like, I'm finna be in barbershop with Ice Cube. Rico was like, you lying, bitch, and spit in her face. And spit in her face. Rico, you a savage. And I can't make this. Why would I just? But I know that because everybody came and said it. And literally, as we got, movies come out like 2 years later. Even though she said she was in it, probably took 2 years for it to get dropped. And he was like, bro, that bitch Keke Palmer. He's talking about that shit to this day. We grown as hell. He be like, I spit the Keke. It's not a good thing.
Rico, that's fucked up, bro.
She should smack his ass with a stack.
And I know he probably like,
damn. And she liked him. She liked him. Like, but Keke, she was ugly as fuck in barbershop though. You would have thought she was lying too.
Well, the movie, her
I don't be thinking nobody be lying about nothing though.
Yeah, man, bro, like that shit tweaked me the fuck out. But I know they weren't lying because what the fuck do you get out of that? Like,
well, Ricky, who do you think, since it's not Keke Palmer?
I'm gonna go last. Oh, you talking about for you?
Yeah, I feel like
I ain't saying one Keke Palmer.
So who is it then? It can be
You
Ari
can
Lennox
be
too.
Keke. I don't fucking know.
The fuck?
This can go next.
nah, who was yours, nigga?
No, who's yours?
Everybody know who mine is, nigga.
Joe
nigga.
Budden.
Oh,
Joe
that's
Budden?
who you took.
Fucking Joe
You gonna say Joe Budden for
I'm
real?
a mixture of Joe Budden and 50 Cent.
Wow.
Ricky
I fuck
loves
with
Joe
50.
I
Budden
don't get the 50
and
vibes.
fucking Meatloaf.
Joe, maybe. I don't get no 50 Cent vibe.
Once you be on that other side with me, you on that other side.
You a bully.
That's cancer shit. Ain't no bully. When the fuck 50 ever did something to somebody who did
Y'all
something
bully
to him
people and
first?
then cry. I don't get it.
Yeah, he is right though. It
You
be
made
they
me
did
cry, so now I'm a
something and
bully.
he just don't let it go. 50
Yeah.
will fucking troll you 3 years later and it's been dead and done. And y'all probably talk and he still gonna
Like,
fuck you.
my pettiness is on 50 Cent level, but the way my mind works is like some Joe Budden shit. Like, I feel like I'm a horrible friend because my mind just won't allow me to be nobody's friend for too long without burning shit down. Like, I destroy everything I touch at some point. But people allow me because I'm a genius. I'll build something else. And what about you, Destiny?
I'm more of like an Erykah Badu, Left Eye type.
I get it. Waste beads.
Yeah, I love
And
it.
like the toxic motherfucker. That's why I say you not a Dame.
No. Like my
Because you more
mind
likely than what Dame would be.
no, my mind said, ooh, so I don't know. At this point in life, who would I say I'm
Nope. You know what? I would say that he's probably a Dame, and I don't really know you like that. But seeing how you come off, I watch how you come off, but I watch the stuff you talk about. So you're very aggressive, and it might be the wrong approach, but you also very passionate. Like you mean well behind the scenes. Well, I'm not even gonna say you mean well. You're just a lover, and if can't nobody see that, then because you damn near wear your heart on your sleeve, Nate.
You remind me of like a J. Cole ass nigga.
Oh, I cried when I found out he was married.
Like,
he was married.
he is married.
Yeah.
Like, I knew he had like a person when he
Shout out to
first
Jay
started
Black
out.
Love.
And then when I found out like they got married and stuff, like I really was set on getting famous. This is
No,
I was
you-
going to hair school. I was gonna get famous. I told my mom I'm gonna meet J. Cole, and I said I was going to marry him. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna trip in front of him or something.
The nigga who,
I don't fucking know.
who beef
But
with
I
me
said,
ain't
I'm
never
gonna-
gonna be my brother. I'm sorry.
No,
I wouldn't say
love
Jay because
him.
he never showed his bad side. Like I get what you like right now.
No.
If you
J.
met me,
Cole be talking about how he be fucking other bitches and shit.
Yeah,
What?
he
He
does.
What's that
He
song?
was broke.
He let his little soul
Yeah.
slip out.
That's my shit.
That whole
Always
song,
he was
that whole song's about him fucking other bitches.
yeah.
It's
And
one
he
song he
got-
got.
Mine to
It's one girl that
carry
didn't want to get
me.
an abortion. What was the name of that song? And he cursed
Yeah.
her
Bro,
the fuck
J.
out.
Cole is an enlightened,
He cursed
fucked
her
up
the fuck
nigga.
out.
Like, he do fucked up shit, but he know better.
Like he told her that you.
That reminds me of
bro.
Hey, I know I had to look at you like I really do because after I do it, I'll be like, but it took time though. I guess I could do the J because Dame was super thick, like
Yeah.
super.
Like, Dame and Cam is like a different level.
Yeah. Like I would still not like me right now where I'm at now. I'm actually got people reaching back out to me because they see the change. Like my name was fucked up out here. Like on some like maybe tweaking, aggressive, don't know how to talk to people or being a hoe. But now I'm like an enlightened, spiritual kind of hoe.
Go ahead, man.
Nah, I know, I was
Free
like-
form dreads.
Funny ass, man. But, nah,
Free
we
form
chill.
dreads.
But it's growth though, and that's just something I want to actually like touch on too. To say that, like, man, for anybody, like, we be so stuck on what a motherfucker perception of us before. You could change at any point. You could change for, and always change for the better. Like for real, for real. Like, cause that shit is like, it's niggas out here still trying to be the same hood ass nigga we was when we was coming up. Boy, that shit beat, nigga. Like, what you getting out of that? Like, let's start motherfucking. It's okay to switch up. I had a female for the first time in my life say she thought I was from the suburbs. My mouth hit the floor. Bitch, I'm from Argyle.
I mean, you don't sag.
I don't.
You wear like really baggy clothes. Like I can see it.
Yeah, still I'm from the suburbs. I was like, shit. Nigga came a long way.
But you know what? Some people, depending on where they from, they consider the Hunnits right there, the Gardens, the suburbs.
Man, please, come in there.
Unless you know what's going on with the Gardens, then you're like, all right. But
I consider the Gardens is Mini Harvey. That is a suburb too. That was still a suburb too. It's Mini Harvey. It's the whole entire Harvey stuffed into like 5 blocks.
Don't compare Harvey. 5, nigga. The Gardens huge. You been through that bitch?
Don't they got a school?
Yeah, I was say everything. Tweaking.
It's like a big ass man.
Hey, for all my people from the G, he capping. I'm gonna hold us down right now. I don't know what he talking about. If anything, Harvey would be the Garden.
Traps.
Fuck you talking about?
The only reason I ever went that motherfucker because it was hoes in there. It was always some hoes in there, and I had to go there with the guys. Cause I wasn't getting trapped in that motherfucker by my goddamn self.
Ain't the Gardens like one way in, one way out?
Nah, you got a couple
like
ways.
You
know, a couple ways.
It's like 2.
That's what I don't fuck with.
Drive like 8 miles to get to the second exit.
1, 2. Hell no, that's hella ways.
Don't they got gates on their windows?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's rough. We got the little light pole things, like the shit that you'll see when you driving. It's in like just on the block.
Speed humps every 2 seconds. No.
Yeah, speed humps every 2 seconds. And we got them cameras all through that bitch.
Now, you know what I love about neighborhoods that's like
everybody family.
Basically, you can't compare us to Harvey. We basically O Block. O Block is a smaller version of us. Like O Block is a smaller version of the Gardens. That's the only thing I ever went into that made me feel like I was in the Gardens.
Can we talk about something? Go ahead.
No,
but I just want to say this: why people? I know circumstances, affect people differently. But why do people feel comfortable to be in them certain settings for years, for fucking decades?
Hey, you want to hear something crazy? Both of my grandma still stay out there.
That's
both of my grandma still stay out there. I just had to go pick up my grandma. Hey, love you, Kathy. We G babies. I stayed out there for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? As an adult, you know what I'm saying? I had to get on my feet and shit. But like I don't know, they feel comfortable. That's their place. That's where they. That it's different, and I fuck with it, and it's kind of sad about us. That's bad because honestly, all the kids that I'm having, they're younger, and when I do finally get a house, I might be that same person. Because let's say the neighborhood could be good now, but if it started getting fucked up, I'm not gonna leave. The Gardens wasn't always bad as it is. Like when my grandma and them showed me pictures, it was probably working class, black people, crack fucked up everything. So the Gardens probably was a good place until crack hit the scene. You know what I'm saying? Because it was low income. All those places that we looked at is fucked up. If you look at old pictures and you hear stories, it's people out there that's old that'll tell you it wasn't like how it was. You know what I'm saying? So they just not gonna leave. So I could. It's fucked up, but I could understand.
It's one of those things where, when you there, you can't see it. Like for the majority of the part of my life that I lived in Chicago, I stayed in Inglewood. Most of my life, I was in Inglewood. I didn't realize I didn't like Inglewood until I moved away from Inglewood and didn't go back for a while. Now, I don't like going to my own neighborhood. It'd be nice to see the people that I grew up with and shit like that, but nigga, I can see y'all on Facebook. I don't fucking like being in Inglewood. And nothing about Inglewood changed. I changed. The shit that happens out there just ain't cool to me no more. Like hearing the gunshots and shit didn't bother me. My daughter knows nothing about Inglewood. She stayed there for like 2 years of her life. She wasn't old enough to remember shit about Inglewood. But I guarantee you she not gonna feel comfortable around that motherfucker. But I felt perfectly fine when I was her age, running through Inglewood. We was in the middle of the streets, running down Western, going to liquor stores, and the shit was nothing. But then when you get older as well, and you step away from a neighborhood, the neighborhood changes. So like if I had stayed in Inglewood, I'll probably still be comfortable there. But now when I go,
oh my God.
What?
You blind?
Where your ass buried? What the fuck is you showing?
Oh, you just took the words out of my mouth, Zaddy.
I mean, what's that got to do with anything? I'm a different type of nigga, man. It's
all
you can look.
Shit, I ain't fucking.
You could look. You wild. You could look. I almost got smacked. I be at the mall. I say something though. If I'm with my girl and it's an ass that's too big and I gotta look, I'm her ass fat. I'm sorry. And shit, like,
Respectfully,
you know,
we
like,
fuck
I'm
around
sorry.
together.
I'm sorry. That
Most females
motherfucker-
gonna look with you.
Yep.
So what?
Most females gonna look with you.
Yeah.
We can be like
'Cause
that
I'ma look.
before you. If you ain't cheated, we can be like that. But the moment you cheat, yeah.
Now I can't look at no
Now,
movies.
no,
Hell
it's not
no.
even that you can't look at no more ass.
Blindfold.
It's like at that point, I mean, I'll break up with you anyway because ain't no fucking point of being together at that point. Because I mean, I'm gonna disrespect you. I ain't gonna have no respect for you. We gonna be arguing. So we must well break up. And then I'm probably gonna cheat. You ain't gonna be able to trust me. So yeah, after you cheat, you can't do shit now. So that's the stipulations. We can be cool before you cheat. So before you cheat, you think about that.
Okay, so let's talk about the levels of that though. Hold on.
What?
That's you cheating. What is really cheating?
I think if you
It feels
emotionally
so
cheat,
crazy.
that's fucked up.
You said
And
emotional.
then
Yeah,
the time frame. So let's say you fucking with somebody, right? And it's early on.
You got at least a month. You got a grace period. You got a grace period to fuck up. You got a month. Either way, because both of y'all gonna have hoes y'all gotta cut off. People y'all gotta stop fucking with. Like, unless y'all just like miraculously just
Wasn't fucking
with somebody.
But
But that's even more complicated because when you wasn't fucking with somebody and then you get in a relationship with a person, now you second guessing yourself.
But you shouldn't be getting in a relationship if you have a second guess.
I wasn't
I don't know
sure.
what
I wasn't
you're
sure
talking
shit for
about.
2 years.
You
and I-
tweaking. I love my girl.
No, I feel you though.
No, you was in a relationship though. I wasn't doing shit for 2 years, bro. And then it's like I'm back out here and now I'm fighting with myself. Like, okay, do I really fuck with Shorty like I think I fuck with Shorty, or am I just overly horny because I ain't did shit in 2 years and she broke my second virginity? Or like, am I even the nigga for her? Like, it's so many questions because you don't know yourself in that way no more.
Yeah, I've never been like, this is a bad thing. I've never been single for too long. I always have a bitch. And they might not be public. I think people know me for 1, 2, 3, about 3 relationships. But I always have a girlfriend. I might have like 5, but it'd be one main girl. Like, I don't know about just you. Like, you ain't do shit for 2 years. You was just living. Like, I always got like a bitch that's cooking, cleaning, coming over. Like, that's day to day type bitch. And then it'd be other girls.
Hey, so my little cousin Nikki, shout out to my cuz, clap it up for him. He just said if you're not ready to be in a relationship, just don't do it for real.
I mean, I get that, but we do relationship shit though. That's still a
You
contradiction.
don't need to be in a relationship. What the hell? If you cannot be by yourself, you do not. What I did after I had my baby was I forced myself for a year to be by myself. Like, I had to make sure I was cool that when I decided to fuck around with somebody, that I was fucking with them because I fucking wanted to.
So you didn't fuck
Not
somebody
'cause I
for
was-
a year, like no sex,
I dated, but the sex, I had one sexual encounter and I realized like it wasn't shit because if I cannot emotionally attach myself to you in no type of way, it's not gonna satisfy me. Like, that's just who I am, that's just what I'm aware of. But I took that year to learn myself. So I know what the fuck I'm not gonna accept. I know what the fuck you're not gonna accept. I'm not gonna give you a heartbreak or a cliche, so why the fuck would I expect you to give me some bullshit?
But different
Like,
strokes for
you need to
different
be
folks though.
ready.
So let's say like in that year you did that.
I
Let's
was
say you.
sad sometimes.
I'm not saying anybody being sad, but let's say it would have been somebody you would have met that could have been your guy, and you missed that because you're like, oh, I gotta get this shit to myself. Because women, y'all do that. Like, y'all would be to the point where y'all be like, no, I'm just living life stage, and it'd be a nigga. Cause I put my dick in the dirt. I experienced this. It was a chick I was talking to, and I really liked her, but she was at a point, and I've seen her go through the trauma with her niggas. I fucked her before she got with the nigga. Then she got with the nigga, and I knew that it was a real toxic relationship. I wanted to fuck with her heavy, but because she got out of that, she couldn't like comprehend, and now it's like now she want to try, and I'm too far gone. I'm like, nigga, nah. When I wanted to fuck with you on that level, you know what I'm saying? Because that's why I don't think I was getting there with you. Because let's say you got a motherfucker that come across, and you like, okay, I need a year to be to myself. Let's say you got that time frame where somebody come across that actually could be that guy.
I would give that person a chance. I have not met anyone
Okay, then
yet
thanks.
Like,
that I
think
felt like,
okay, you been went like a year, right?
yeah, I went
I
like
know I
a year,
went
and
too.
then.
But you,
What
it
about
wasn't
you,
really
Des?
two. Y'all still was fucking people. Y'all, when I hear that, I think y'all not
But
fucking.
I only had
I
sex
was-
one
you
time,
fucked
and
like
I
for
can
2
honestly
years.
say
Bro,
that.
You didn't fuck nobody for 2 years, bro.
Buddhist monk, bro. I
For
didn't
2
fuck shit
years.
for 2 years.
And it's not just me.
Me and
You
my
was just
motherfucking
you.
hand got
You the-
very well acquainted,
You
nigga.
a
Like I
wild
was 16
boy.
again.
How old was you when this happened? And what trauma happened? Was this after your
Nigga,
baby
this
mama?
was just recently.
just after your baby
When you
mama?
met me, I was coming out of it.
Oh damn! So your daughter, like this right after your baby mama, or you say you just came out of it?
No, when me and my baby mama broke up, I ended up in a relationship right after that.
Okay.
And that fucked me up worse than my baby mama shit. Cause nothing was wrong in that relationship. It just ended. I've never been in a fucking relationship where it was no bad guy. And shit just ended. I didn't know how to feel. So I said, I'm not gonna feel shit. And not feeling shit for a couple of months ended up not feeling shit.
I just had my first real like healthy breakup, and it feels really nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's still calling me, so technically I know it's not done. So, but
it's done to you though.
It's done for me right now. It's
like still gonna drop. They gonna spin a block a couple times.
No, I'm tired of people popping up in my house now. I'm sick of it.
They said it's not about sex for real, but I feel like that's a lie. Like it could not be about sex, but if I'm not getting sex, there's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not a person that harp on sex.
Yeah.
But I feel like if it's not happening, there is a problem. Because that's like the bare minimum. Because at the bare minimum, if you like somebody, you should be fucking them, right? Or like want to fuck them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if that's not happening, like what the fuck are we doing here?
Something else is off.
Something else is definitely off. But I don't know how to call it heads to tails. I kind of feel like, but then you don't ever want to be in that situation where you pressure motherfucking me. What the fuck is killing me? What this nigga like?
Look at his face. Is she squeezing a bottle in his mouth?
I hope so.
Huh?
I hope.
I think, look, hopefully muscles is
it's tensing. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's just two together first, but it's a bottle.
I just think that's
off the initial. Whoa.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Off that shit. Oh, she had the flip one too. Yeah. I gotta drink dark now.
Why you got to drink dark?
Cause my girlfriend drink dark, and I be trying to keep up with what she drink.
I feel like my music changes with my relationship.
Huh?
Kind of like that you said, your little drink changes. My music taste changes with my relationship.
Yeah.
So if I fuck with hood niggas, my music was hood.
Ooh,
if I fuck with RT, it was like Tyler the Creator.
So what's like the wildest shit that ever changed with you because of a relationship?
My appearance always stayed the same.
Let me see. I'll say like the dressing.
Because who the fuck is trying to change my appearance, bitch?
What changed the most? The crazy shit that changed. Oh shit! I changed my religion. Shout out to Didi, my last baby mom. Boy, I was Muslim. I was in that bitch. I was in that bitch. Allah through Allah. Straight Muslim, bro. Straight Muslim because of her, man. My last baby mom. Shout out. But I ain't gonna lie, Muslim is a great religion. I'm spiritual not, but it is a good religion. I ain't gonna bash. But changed my whole religion. I grew up a Christian, Baptist. My grandmother's a fucking pastor.
Even though like y'all,
all my niggas, bro. I love both my baby moms. Love y'all to death.
What about you?
I stay the same.
You stay the same,
and I will.
You hard head. You just not gonna change.
No,
I'm just that gonna nigga be who break I was. You gonna be. She gonna try to kill herself. You ain't never try to kill yourself over a nigga.
Hell no.
When a nigga break her, like what? You ain't never. Listen. Let me break it down. When I say kill yourself, it's like you be like real fucked up. Like even if you lying, like you be like, I can't live without you. You ain't never sent the nigga a text like that. Like I can't live without you.
And this is on my grandmother. No nigga can ever say, Arquisha said I wanted to kill myself.
No,
she said I wanted to kill yourself.
I said I can't live without you.
No,
and I love
like 17-year-old me to like 24-year-old me. That was my go-to move.
To say you can kill yourself a little bit. But I'm saying though, for the fact that they saying they never
kill myself on everything. If you don't ask this motherfucker, I'm gonna jump off this bridge right now. Bitch, I ain't even do no bridge.
Yeah, he a teddy bear for real. Cause I'll beat you in that nigga. I was on one of them. I've been playing with guns. Nigga, I'll shoot both my. I ain't gonna lie. I was tired.
Okay.
Oh man, bitch, I'll pull up right.
No, but seriously though,
I ain't gonna argue with you. Okay.
Like the craziest shit that I probably did was a motherfucker got me going back to church. A motherfucker had me go back to church. And they family was in the church. Like
that pussy had you saying amen.
You hear me?
Like I was back in the church, bro. I ain't been to no church and
that was holy water she was sprinkling on that ass. Ski.
I was that motherfucker paying tithes, yo. I'm like,
I did.
when I
Matter
go
of
back to
fact,
the temple,
that
Moses
is, I did have one do that too. I got baptized over that pussy.
Hey, nigga, I got baptized.
Baptized.
When I was a little kid, I got baptized.
I can't remember her name. Shout out to you too, and she just had her second child. Shout out to you, folks.
This nigga
always shouting somebody out.
Bro. Nah, them be my niggas. For I'm not a bitter nigga.
No, this dude
I'm
is
up.
upset with me right now. To this day, he just, I don't know what it is, but I had my baby, and to this day, I swear he just wants me to disappear. I'm not gonna say who he is, but I swear he to this day, he mad.
He
And I
had
had
a
pregnant. Yeah, like he literally probably would be like, I ain't gonna say who he is, but he hates me. After I had a kid, it's like, he felt like I probably should have had his baby.
And they said you have to get to know each other before anything. But my whole thing is getting to know somebody is gonna make you fall in love. Like when people say, "Oh, I'm gonna get to know you," I'm gonna get to know you.
You different, nigga.
I feel like love is just time plus proximity, bro.
No, the fuck is not.
Okay, the motherfucker that you fuck with now, that you so in love with, you been too short.
But it's not like it wasn't consistent
It wasn't
time.
love until
It
you got
wasn't.
near her.
No, it wasn't consistent time because there's been people I've been with that has way more time invested. And honestly, and I'm really, this is crazy. I'm like talking like this. I really think she's the first person I ever been in love with in my fucking life. And I've been with somebody off and on for 7 years. I got 2 baby mamas. I've never felt the way I felt about nobody.
I always say I don't think I've ever been in love. I really don't.
Like,
so going back to
shit
you
sick.
saying, like, have you ever questioned yourself about killing? I've never really been fucked up about it. I just
When
haven't.
I
And
had
I've
my
had some
kid,
shit hurt me
I
to the core, and it was gracefully
Like,
detached.
I told them like I loved them. I thought I loved them. I felt like I loved them.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like my child's father, that was the guy that I felt like I tried to understand him. That was like the first relationship where I wanted, like we went through a lot. So when we was going through it and he was doing shit to me, I really just, we sat down, I wanted to talk. My old relationships, I used to just, we all had arguments, but with him, I really tried to sit down and I tried to change. So after when it went to shit, now it's like, nigga, fuck you. I don't have, like, it's nothing nice to say. I don't love none of that. I just dropped all my hoes. It's time for them to, you know.
Yeah. No, but seriously though, I don't think there's no person on God's green earth that I don't have love for that I met. Like, and that's just me being the type of person I am. But that's why my attitude towards people is the way that it is, because bitch, I had love for you and you did me like that. I hate your ass forever now.
So what do y'all think is it like a, not that you could put a time frame on thing, but how long do you sit around somebody unsure?
As of now, at this age,
2 weeks,
7 days. You know my 7-day rule. That shit real.
I got 2 weeks to cry, and if the 14th day I'm still crying, I gotta go.
a week or 2 weeks, y'all say.
I hate crying. If you make me cry, it's over.
I cry all the time. Crying is therapeutic.
I'm crying for days. I don't want to be sad for days.
I cry for like weeks. Like I cry. I'm a crier.
Bro, what's wrong with you, bro? Like,
I'm emotional, nigga.
the fuck, bro? Not fuck with you. Though. That's what's crazy. I really fuck with you. Like, you my nigga, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I'm crying, nigga. It don't be over my bitches.
Like,
I just be crying, nigga.
I'm like the devil. You would be the angel on one show, and I'll be that nigga like, man, fuck that bitch. Pull up. Shoot that bitch up.
Nah, for real, bro. Like, I really be in my feelings, but like,
hey, but something about that. Not to cut you. I want to talk about that because I said that comment too. This Kanye West and Kim shit, bro. It's really fucking weird. He even beefing with DL Hughley now. He's really fucking weird, and he doing.
One of my friends suggested that we talk about this. I said no. They is tired of talking about this nigga.
I'm tired of him because he doing it in the lamest way. Like, I be looking at the camera again because she be watching everything I do. If my bitch was to decide we fake doing a divorce and she had some man that she been around with taking pictures with, I'm sending videos with guns and I'm pulling up. It's not making it to social media, bitch. Everybody gotta die. So Kanye playing a crazy game like he want his family and want to act gangster, but he not really like that.
So
it's
who does
pissing
he
me
act
off.
like, Ricky? Who does he act like?
He pissing me off, bro. I smack the shit out of Kanye West, and I fuck with you.
Who does he act like?
Oh, damn.
Who does he act like, bro?
I'm not saying no shit that's gonna get you in trouble with nobody. Because if I got killed, I ain't gonna say what I want to say. But yeah,
because he feels he's
some weird shit, bro. And I gotta say this because it's like I ain't know what big, and then the shit take off because all our shit gonna take off. They gonna pull this clip up. Wow, swear to God on the G. He claim GD. I'm GD for real. You ain't get jumped in to do this shit. Smack the shit out of Kanye West. He is like, if you gonna act crazy for your bitch, act crazy for you gotta be with that shit.
That's true.
Let my girl do some fuck shit, and a nigga, I smell a nigga was in the crib.
Ye, this is my thing with Ye, right? Ye's talent made him cool, not his demeanor.
I honestly, this documentary, if he would have stayed how he was at the beginning, based off the documentary, you seen the little Netflix shit, the first 2 episodes, you didn't watch any of it?
I've seen some of it.
He was a regular Chicago nigga. For his demeanor, he was a goofy to New York niggas. He didn't make his feet here. He moved somewhere. That's what Ye fucked up at.
No, that's what you had to do back then, though. You got.
I get it, but
he looked up his age. Ye like 44.
Yeah, I get it, but at the same time, it would have been more respect if he's locked in and got it help. That's why Dirk, no offense, like I fuck with Dirk to a certain extent. He's going to be like a great, like he surpassed Chief Keef at this point.
Hell fucking no.
He surpassed Chief Keef and King. No. Dirk is the biggest thing that came. No. Dirk is the biggest thing. Listen. Dirk is the biggest thing that came out of Chicago since R. Kelly. Period.
Ricky
Dirk is the best thing that came out of fucking Chicago outside R. Kelly. Dirk and R. Kelly is it. Like that's the face of Chicago. Period, nigga. And like,
Chief Keef was definitely heavy.
Heard.
He came out swinging, but he didn't last. I don't think. I wouldn't
she said
say.
Herb.
I don't like her.
We fucking, yeah, he cool, but he
like her.
Yeah, he underground.
I like
rapper.
Herb too, but he ain't.
He like Wu-Tang Clan. Ain't Wu-Tang from New York, but when you think of New York, you think of Jay-Z, right? But Wu-Tang is great. That's Herb.
Oh, y'all, we talking about Chicago and then get Kanye West his flowers.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's how I got.
Bro, I ain't even going. I feel like
damn, I said Dirk was over Kanye.
I love Dirk's creativity. I love what Dirk is at, bro. But let's get one thing motherfucking clear. Dirk is a fabulous type nigga.
What?
Chief Keef made a wave, bro. Dirk rode that wave and took it further.
Dirk don't sound shit like. Let's clear this up.
I'm not saying he sounds like.
I'm being honest. Look, but listen, he make a lot of good songs.
I'm saying
music is Dirk.
I'm gonna do the comparison.
He like an op, but I fuck with him.
I'm gonna do the comparison for you, all right?
Yeah.
A nigga who can really spit for real, but he makes songs for the bitches. Is that not a fabulous ass nigga? Because fabulous will eat a nigga ass.
Okay.
Up. But when you think about his memorable songs, what do motherfuckers remember for? Outside of Chicago, motherfuckers know Dirk is that singing ass.
Yeah, they know him for the shit he did with
when I'm comparing
that gay bitch, the gay Dej Loaf. That was his big hit.
Look,
that was one.
I'm comparing it to like you gotta compare it like the eras, like.
But no, I would say he over Fabulous though. No, but I'm saying Fabulous
jump over somebody like
bro.
He can't jump over Chief Keef, bro.
He can, bro.
He can't.
Because
So
it's
what
like
you saying?
He can't.
He is because he doing it, bro. He beefing. He doing the same. Like he on that. Like all the shit. Like right now, his buzz is based off beef with him and NBA YoungBoy. Vine getting killed. So I'm saying, but what did Chief Keef? Chief Keef really ain't got vibes, bro. I'm fucking with Chief Keef. That's my nigga.
I'm not saying he better,
but he don't make good music no more.
What I'm saying is, you saying that he went past Chief Keef.
He went past Chief Keef. As in, like
numbers,
listen.
hits?
Fuck that. More kids are going to remember not Chief Keef. They're going to remember Little Durk. No, the fuck you not, because it's not no song with Little Durk and Chief Keef.
Nigga, have you ever heard a Coochie rap song?
Who?
A Coochie
Have you ever heard a Run DMC song?
No, that's not going to be Little
But
Durk.
do you know
that's going to be probably Chief Keef.
Do you know who Run DMC is?
Yes, that's going to be Chief Keef.
Okay, it's niggas who was way hotter than Run DMC.
But that's going to be Chief
Keef.
That's going to be
just hot. It wasn't relevant.
Run DMC is going to be Chief Keef. I don't know a song, but I do know a LL Cool J song. That's going to be like a Dirk. Even though LL Cool J is an acting and shit, I remember Mama. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Dirk has shit that's going to get played years,
but do you
years,
think LL
years.
is bigger than Run DMC? More important, I should say. Because he is bigger, but is he more important?
Yes.
Yes, I would say yes. Because I remember him. I can't name Run DMC song right now.
That shows you the relevance, though. If you can't name one Run DMC song, you know exactly who they are.
But LL Cool J, I need love. And then Mama said knock you out.
That's a beautiful comparison. I just feel like
can't remember one
Run DMC Hall of Fame right now. Run DMC, not LL Cool J.
That's rock and roll, bro. They switched lanes. Them was like
no, anybody can do music. It's just called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm telling you that Chief Keef is gonna be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before Dirk, and we gonna be open as hell when we find out. But Chief Keef, just because he made that wave,
Chief Keef do got that finito. He got don't
it's
like.
Just the wave,
it's
though.
Like
it's like how Drill took over. Just like Lil Jon. Lil Jon did the crunk shit. What is wrong with my sister?
Yeah,
Lil Jon did the crunk shit, right? Lil Jon did the crunk shit.
Nobody's gonna like ask anybody younger than 10, younger than fucking 12 who Lil Jon is. They're not gonna know. You
they're not gonna know.
That's going to be Chief Keef.
But
like the fuck you talking about?
Whenever somebody bring up crunk music, like they gonna know, like John was that nigga in that era. Though.
We're gonna know. They're not gonna know. But what I'm saying is,
John's gonna have songs that little kids.
You know who Marvin Gaye is? You know who Marvin Gaye is?
Yeah.
You know who Al Green is?
Yes.
That's going to be Little Dirk. You can name me a song that I'm going to know that was a good song, but I have to look up who the artist was. That's going to be Chief Keef. I'm not going to know Chief Keef from his name. I'm going to know him from those songs. I'm going to know him, but my kids aren't going to know Chief Keef as a big.
My baby danced to Chief Keef, and I got the video.
You said, huh?
She is Chicago certified. She know Chief Keef, she her vote, she know everybody. My baby. My baby.
Well, that's because you friends with Erykah Badu though.
No, because I want her to be well rounded. I want her to know everything.
She gave her compliments on my hair and everything.
Look, like Erykah Badu.
I make sure every year she's still.
Erykah Badu shouted out.
I'm gonna talk to you after this.
But it was when it was purple. She might not mess with me.
Erykah Badu, toxic queen.
No, she not toxic.
Enlightened toxic queen.
No, she not enlightened and toxic. Y'all just saying she know herself.
Hey, she drank tea with Drake.
The truth about herself.
She drank tea with Drake.
Hey, she sold incense that tastes like her pussy.
Smell like her pussy.
Smell like her pussy.
And she should have. I want to get to that point where
that's not fuck shit though.
That somebody was buying my candle that smells like me.
Hey, and this picture's been floating. This picture's floating around of a young Queen Latifah. Y'all motherfuckers still don't understand why I'm in love with Queen Latifah. She literally looks like Meg Thee Stallion with baggy clothes on.
True.
Young Queen Latifah literally looks like Meg Thee Stallion with baggy clothes on.
I can see if you said like what's her name? What's that girl? That lady name? The Brat. I'll take the Brat down.
That's because the Brat actually showed off her body. Queen Latifah never really showed off her body ever.
Yeah. No, she showed her boobs. I never forget them boobs and Betty. I never forget them chi-chi. But I love Queen. Bro,
shit?
Yeah, she played Betty. I forgot what entertainer it was. It was a black entertainer, and she messed with what's the dark skinned lady name? She tall, dark skinned. Tika Sumpter. Tika Sumpter was her girlfriend. I know this sounds crazy, but yeah, it's true. Look it up.
Oh, this is a movie.
They put it on Pornhub too.
She's playing Betty White.
Yeah. They put it on Pornhub.
Oh wait, no. Queen Latifah talking to Betty White. What the fuck was the name of that movie?
I don't remember the name, but type in Tika something Queen Latifah movie. It should come up.
Oh my god, bro. Queen Latifah titties out here and I ain't know.
Yeah.
What?
Ricky, don't do that.
Shit, Queen Latifah been sexy to me. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. And her titties is out here. And nobody told me. All y'all motherfuckers who my friend on Facebook, y'all ain't shit. Ain't nobody told me Queen Latifah titties out here.
I feel like you shouldn't want to see her boobs.
You need to make this an audio. I'm gonna really get you to. I gotta buy another roadcast if you can do this shit.
Hey,
this podcast is like an audio. We gonna talk. Really
I got the audio, bro. This ain't my. But all right, y'all, we finna get up out of here. So everybody, let them know where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram, I guess. AYEJAYYYY.
Okay. Let's go. Talk your shit. And it's your boy Nate the Prolific, man. Nate. You should not spell Nate. Nate. Like the baby. DA and Prolific. PROLIFIC. And eventually at some point I'm gonna get Prolific tattooed over my eyebrow like Nipsey. Cause I want to do that. Yeah. We go.
Destiny Oliver on Facebook and the Destiny Experience on Instagram.
And she do crazy braids, like raw. Like, I don't know why people don't sell themselves.
Oh, thank you.
Crazy raw braids, like raw as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gotta talk our shit. Go ahead, Zed.
And it's your boy Onell Media. It's Onell Media everywhere. ONELLMEDIA. And that's OnellMedia.com. Onell Media on Facebook. Onell Media on Instagram. But if you are on TikTok, I am the Zad Hat Zaddy.
Oh, I'm on TikTok
Teddy
too
Zaddy.
now.
If you listen to the young. Bye, y'all. We finna get the fuck up out of here. We see y'all on the next one. Hey, tune in on Sundays at 7. Parker Sport and Politics. Your boy doing double shit.
Let's go. Yes, sir.